Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, young Marcellus. What hath this thing appeared again tonight? I've seen nothing. Horatio says 'tis but our fantasy, and will not let belief take hold of him. Therefore, I have entreated him along with us to watch the minutes of this night, that if this aberration again come, he may approve our acts and speak to it.
Tut will not appear.
Last night of all, when yonder star that's westward from the pole hath made its course to illumine that part of heaven where now it burns the bell that is only one.
Break off your talk. See where it comes to end. The same figure, like the king that is dead. Thou art a scholar, speak to it, Horatio.
Looks it not like the king?
Most like, it horrors me with fear and wonder.
Would be spoke to.
Question it, Horatio.
What art thou that thus usurps the state in which the majesty of very Denmark did sometimes walk? By heaven I charge thee, speak!
It is offended.
See it stalks away.
Speak! 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 By heaven I charge thee, speak!
'Tis gone and makes no answer.
'Tis strange, but in the thought and scope of my opinion, this bold some strange eruption of the state. But lo, behold, see where it comes again! I'll cross it though it blast me. Stay, illusion, if there be anything that may be done, that may do ease to thee and grace to me, stay and speak. Speak! Speak! Stop it! Marcellus!
Tis here! Tis here!
Tis here! Tis here! No!
My lord, the best actress in all the world, I spoke. History, tragedy, classical, comical, singing the Bible, Paul Unlimited.
Welcome, masters, welcome all. My old friend, silent since I saw you. A philosophy straight. Come, give us a taste of your quality. Come, a passionate speech.
What speech, my lord?
I heard thee speak me a speech once, but it was never acted. It was the easiest tale to die of.
Princess, I desire sing.
Shouts and barbers with your beard. I'm for the sale. Come to Hector.
Oh, who has seen the mobile queen?
That's good! Noble queen is good.
A run bear, up and down, threatening the flames with bison room of heaven. Oh, that head. Late the diadem stood. But it's the gods themselves that see her then. When she saw Pyrrhus make malicious sport, and mixing his sword her husband's limbs, the instant burst of clamor that she made. Unless things mortal moved them not at all, would have made milk the burning eyes of heaven and passion in the gods.
Look whether he's not showing his color as he is his eyes. Pray. No more.
Teach well. All have these speak out for everything. Good moment we have players from the stove. Do you hear that? Enemies don't use them. They're the abstract and brief chronicles of the time. Take them in. Come, sirs. Follow me, friends. We'll have to play tomorrow. Just now, hear me, old friend. Can you play murder in Chicago?
Aye, my lord.
We'll have it tomorrow night. Good for an age study the speech of some dozen or 60 languages. I would set down an insert. Could you not?
Aye, my lord.
Very well. Follow that lord and Luke, you mock him not. Gentlemen, I'll be leave tonight. You're welcome to Elsinore.
Good, my lord.
Now, mother, what's the matter now?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer with an iron.
Go, you question with a wicked
Why,
tongue.
how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
You forgot me.
No, by the rude not so, you are the queen, your husband's brother's wife. And would it were not so, you're my mother.
Nay. Then, I'll set those two that can speak.
Come, and sit you down. You shall not budge. You go not till I set you up a glass where you may see the inmost part.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help! 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 Help me when I stand up!
Nay, I will not visit the king.
Oh, what rash and bloody deed is this?
Bloody deed, almost as bad as his mother. He's a king there with his brother.
Let's kill a king!
I swear, my Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool. Farewell. I took thee for thy feather. Leave bringing up your hands. Please sit you down and let me rid your heart, and so I shall. If it be made of penetrable stuff, if damned custom had not brassed it so that it is proof and bold consent.
What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue and noise so rude against
Such
me?
an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from a fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as dice.
I mean, what act that roars so loud and thunders in the indifferent?
Look here, upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. I can see quite a grace proceeded on this ground. Hyperion's curls, the front of Jove himself, and I, like Mars, to threaten and command a station like the herald Mercury, new lighted on a heaven-kissing hill. This was your husband. Look you now. What follows? There is your husband like a million ear, blasting his awesome brother. Have you eyes? Could you on this fair mountain leave to feed and batten on this moor? Have you eyes? You cannot call it love. For at your age, the heyday in this blood, it's tame. It's humble and waits upon judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Oh, shame, where is thy blood?
Oh, Hamlet, speak to me no more. Thou turn'st mine eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and grained spots as will leave their taint.
They must live in the rain, sweat, when in secret bed, stewed in corruption, in the honey and making you love with a nasty stuff.
No more these words like daggers entering my ears. No more, sweet
A murder and a villain, king shreds and pouches. Oh, save me, and hover on me with their wings. What's your gracious figure? Do you not come to tardy your son to jive with laps in time and passion? Let's go by the important acting of your dread command.
Do not forget, this visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. Oh, step between her and her fighting soul. Conceit on the weakest body's strongest works. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is it with you to whom you speak?
You see nothing there.
Nothing at all. Yet all that is I see.
Towards you nothing here.
No, nothing but ourselves.
My father in his heaven as he lived. Look, even now where he goes out of the portal.
This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation, ecstasy, is very cunning.
Ecstasy. My pulse has your stuff temperately keep time and makes as healthful music. It is not madness that I have uttered. Bring me to the test, and I the matter will reword which madness I would gamble from. Mother, for love of grace, lay not that mattering unction to your soul, that not to trespass but my madness speaks. It will but skin and film the ulcerous place, whilst rank corruption mining all within infects unseen. Confess yourself to heaven, repent what's past and avoid what is to come, and do not spread compost on the weeds to make them ranker.
Oh, Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart into a...
Oh, throw away the worser part of it and live the pure with the other half. Mother, good night. Go not right on your bed, and assume a virtue if you have not. Refrain tonight. And that shall lend you a kind of easiness to the next abstinence. Once more, good night. And when you are desirous to be blessed, a blessing beggeth you. To this day, Lord, I do repent, but heaven hath pleased it so, to punish me with this and this with me, that I must be the scourge and minister. Good night. I must be cruel only to be kind. Thus bad begins and worse remains behind. One word more, good lady.
What shall I do?
I must to England. You know that?
Alack, I forgot. 'Tis so concluded.
There's letters sealed, and my schoolfellows, who I will trust as I will Adder's fame, they bear the mandate. This man shall send you packing. Indeed, I'll bud the guts into the neighbor's room. Indeed, this counselor is now most still, most secret and most grave, who was in life a foolish prating knave. Come, sir, draw toward an end with you.
I didn't really know what else to do. You remind me of a supple rose waiting to be plucked out of a field of wildflowers. Oh my! What a jokester!
The sword was to play. Ophelia, please!
fall.
Where the dead body is bestowed, my lord, we cannot get from him.
But where is he?
Without, my lord, guard it to know your pleasure.
Bring him before us.
Ho! Guildenstern, bring in my lord!
Now, Hamlet, where's Polonius?
At supper.
At supper. Where?
Not where he eats, but where he's eaten. A certain convocation of polished worms are eaten at. Your worm is your only emperor for diet. We fed all creatures else to fat us. We fed ourselves for maggots. Your fat king and your lean beggar are but variable subjects. 2 dishes to 1 table. That's the end. A man may fish with the worm that hath eat of a king, and eat of that fish that hath fed of that worm.
What dost you mean by this?
Nothing, but to show how a king may go a progress through the guts of a beggar.
Where is Polonius?
In heaven. Send hither to see if your messenger find him not there. Indeed, you'll knows him as go up the stairs into the lobby.
Go seek him there.
He will stay till ye come.
Hamlet, this deed, for thine especial safety, which we do tender, as we do dearly grieve for that which thou hast done, must send you hence for England.
For England?
Aye, Hamlet. So is it if thou knewst our purposes?
I see a cherub that sees them. But come for England. Farewell, dear mother.
Thy loving father, Hamlet.
Mother. Mother and father is man and wife. Man and wife is but one flesh. And so my mother. But come for England.
Hamlet!
If my love thou holdst at aught, thou mayst not coldly set our sovereign process, which imports at full by letters congruing to that effect. The present death of Hamlet. Do it.
Yes, look here, my lord.
How do you, pretty lady?
They say the owl is the baker's daughter. Lord, we know it be hard, but not what we may be. Have you entertained?
Siege upon her father.
Can you let have no words of this one when they ask you what it means? You will say this. Tomorrow, St. Valentine's Day, all in the morning of time, and I be made a joiner to be your Valentine, and I'll be ready not to take them, and then the day that after me, never to part and more. It takes up now, no something can handle it. before you tumbled me, you promised me to wed. So what I've done, my younger son. Thou hast not come to my death.
How long has she been thus?
I hope all will be well. We must be patient. Well, I cannot choose but weep to think they should lay him in the cold ground. My brother shall know of it. And so I thank you for your good counsel. Come, my coach. Good night, ladies. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night. Good night.
Follow her close, give her good watch, I pray. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions.
Alack, what noise is this?
Attend, guard the door! Vile king, give me my father!
Calling you, Laertes!
What is the cause, Laertes, that thy rebellion looks so giant-like? Let him go, Gertrude. Do not fear our person.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him!
Let him demand his fill.
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with. Thou for the black devil!
That I am guiltless of your father's death, and in your sensible and brief it. It shall as level to your judgment close as they that to
What noise is that? My brains. Tears 7 times salt burn out the sense and virtue of mine eye. Rose of May. May. Sister, sweet Ophelia. Is it possible a young maid's wits should be as mortal as an old man's life?
They bore his bare face on bier. Hey, Nani, 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 hey, Nani. And in his grave rained many a tear. Fare you well, my dove.
Nothing's more the matter.
There's rosemary for you. That's for remembrance. Praise, love, memory. And there's pansy sets for thoughts.
Documented madness. Thoughts and remembrance fitting.
Final for you and Columbines. There's rue for you. There's some free. We shall call it Earthlings or Sundays. You must wear your rue with indifference. There's a taste.
afflictions, passions, hell itself. She turns to favors and to prettiness.
Will he not come again? And will he not come again? No, he have mercy on his soul. And for all Christian souls, I pray God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
See this?
Good gentlemen, he hath much talked of you, and sure I am two men there not living to whom he more adheres.
Both your majesty's might by the sovereign power you have of us. Put your dread pleasures more into command than to entreaty.
But we both obey, and here give up ourselves in the full bent, to lay our services freely at your feet, to be commanded.
Thanks, dear Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
Thanks, Guildenstern and gentle Rosencrantz. And I beseech you, instantly, to visit my much too changed son.
Heavens, make our presence and practices pleasant and helpful to him.
Aye, amen.
You go to seek the Lord Hamlet, he is here.
God save you, sir, my honored lord, my lord.
Here, my lord, I assure my good liege, I owe my duty as I owe my soul, both to my God and to my gracious king. And I do think, or else his weight in my punch like a fair policy as it not used to, that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh, speak of that. That I do long to hear.
I doubt it is no other but the main, his father to death, and our o'er hasty marriage.
Well, we shall sift him.
My liege and madam, to expostulate what majesty be, what duty is, why day is day, night is night, and time is time, we're nothing to take away from day, night, and time. And since brevity is the soul of wit, and tediousness the outward limbs flourishes, I shall be brief. Your noble son is mad. Mad thought I, for to define true madness, what is to be nothing else but mad. But let that go.
More matter with less art.
Madam, I swear I use no art at all. That he is mad, 'tis true. 'Tis pity, 'tis true, and pity 'tis true. A foolish figure. But madam, I swear I will use no art. I have a daughter, while she is mine, who in her duty and obstinance, mark, hath given me this. Now gather and surmise. Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love Hamlet.
But how hath you received his love?
What do you think of me, my lord?
As of a man, faithful and honorable.
I would fain prove so. I went round to work, and my young mistress I did bespeak. Lord Hamlet is a prince out of that star. This must not be. Then, Lord Hamlet, a short tale to make, fell into a fast, then to a watch, then to a weakness, then to a lightness, and by this declension to the madness where now he raves, we all mourn for.
Do you think 'tis this?
Maybe, very likely.
You know, he walks for hours here in the lobby.
So he does indeed.
At such a time, I'll loose my guard to him. Be you and I behind an arras, then mark the encounter. If he loves or not, and fawn thereon, then
We will try it.
away, I do beseech you, away, I'll board you.
The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. And yet to me,
My lord?
smells to heaven. Hath the primal eldest curse upon a brother's murder. Pray, can I not, though inclination be as sharp as hell, my stronger guilt defeats my strong intent, and like a man in double business bound, I stand in pause, where I shall first begin, and most left.
Now I could not. Now it is great. Now.
What if this cursed hand were thicker than itself in brother's blood? Is not there enough rain in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow? Whereto serves mercy but to confront the visage of offense? And what's in prayer but this twofold force, to be forestalled ere we come to fall, or pardoned? And on the cup, my fault is past. What form of prayer could serve my turn? Forgive me my foul murder? That cannot be, because I am still possessed of those effects for which I did the murder. My crown, my own ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and retain the offense? The corrupted currents of this world, offence's gilded hand may shove by justice, and oft 'tis seen the wicked prize itself buys out the law. But 'tis not so above. Wretched state, bosom black as death, blind soul that struggling to be free art more engaged. Help, angels! Make us say! Thou stubborn pardon the strings of steel be soft as the sinews of a newborn babe.